your farm is so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And this is your
You know,
first-
starting a farm is not an easy process. As much as we love this property, it didn't come with a lot of the necessities that you need to start a farm.
As Dan mentioned, we're no spray.
Every farmer is a good steward. Every farmer wants to be profitable, resilient, viable. And we know that farms can be viable at any size. So the size of the farm doesn't relate to its efficiency or its viability or even its productivity. Some of the smallest farms are also really deeply rooted in their community. They can also produce a huge amount of food and fiber and flowers and fuel. So we need it all.
Hungry plants, really hungry plants. So how can we... My husband and I, when we bought our first house, we got really into gardening and horticulture. We had lots of sort of abandoned beds, and through that process just really started to appreciate slowing down and enjoying nature and sort of being present in the moment. And then COVID hit.
And that's, you know, when a lot of people started reevaluating their lives. And
Dan and I just sort of talked about what we really wanted our longer term future to be, and somehow one day we were like, okay, we're going to buy a farm and learn how to be farmers.
and let's buy some property and start this crazy journey.
The Brighter Future Fund is an American Farmland Trust program aimed at providing grants of up to $10,000 directly to farmers and ranchers across the country. It's specifically aimed at providing resources for underserved producers like beginning farmers, women, producers that identify as BIPOC or LGBTQIA, and those are farmers who have traditionally had a harder time accessing funding for historical reasons. So we like to promote what we call a new conventional farming.
You can take your kitchen scraps, you can take your green scraps from the garden, and the worms create this beautiful, like, nutritional gold.
Often for them, it can come at a make or break time in the development of their farm. So they might use it for things like accessing land or defraying the cost of equipment to help them implement a regenerative practice or improve their farm's viability.
It's very gratifying. Farming is really hard work. Receiving a grant makes you feel a little bit more seen in what you're doing, and that maybe you are actually on the right path.
Up to date, Giant has contributed over $200,000 to AFT, mostly through Roundup campaigns in its stores, so directly from consumers to farmers. It's a really important contribution when a local company like Giant is invested in its community through its farms that really support environmental stewardship, but also kind of economic viability of it.